Right, so we're back at it, and we've polished off a bunch of vehicles, pretty much all of them, except for a few of the air and water ones. And we're up to the point of we do the Mayor's Mansion, where you get a voucher for an extra long washer extension, for the cheapest one. By this stage you have a much better washer than that normally, so it's a little bit annoying, but you generally have the discretionary income needed to buy the extra long extension for, like, the high-powered washer anyway. Also, I strongly suspect that just the long extension is probably fine. No, it's not. Interesting. Oh, it is if you use the red. There we go. So we don't need the extra long extension if you have the Pro washer. Let's just use this instead. There we go. I found a use for the trident. This is literally the only map that it's actually useful. And even then, only just. I've got to be standing right in front of it to actually get through. There we go. But that's the furthest bit. And now it's not so bad. Cleaning the egg off the house doesn't actually take that long. Most of the length of the map comes from doing all of the gates and cleaning off all the paint. It took a long time with the basic washer because paint is annoying and requires the red nozzle. For us, that's probably not going to be a problem. I'm not going to keep using the trident because it's just actually bad. But it is fun for just this bit, basically. So if you use the trident on anything too close, then you get a bit of distance between the beams and you miss things. But if it's far enough away, like this, but not too far away, then it actually works pretty well as a really high-powered scrubber. It's basically like using the yellow nozzle, but at a much longer distance, which is nice. I still think it would have been more hilarious if it was a triple turbo nozzle instead. I think that would look hilarious. But never mind. I also never understood why you didn't get a scaffold for this level. Like, we don't even have a stepladder, let alone a scaffold. I don't get it. I would have expected that to be able to make it easier to look at things. But whatever. Don't really need it. It's pretty forgiving anyway. What's that? Almost done the mayor's house. And then it'll just be the gates. We made it a separate episode from what I was doing before, the vehicles, but it's actually not going to take very long, is it? Oh well. Scrub the steps. Voila. Is that everything now for the actual house itself? Wall, window, pillars. Yeah, I think so. Cool. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that absurd extension. And now we just green nozzle everything else. Sure, we'll just do all the caps. There we go. I love that even the green nozzle on the Pro washer gets rid of paint. This is so liberating compared to what we had to deal with the first time round. Well, not first time round, but like last time. I don't remember how long the basic washer level of this one took me, but it was definitely tedious going because of all of the paint on the railings, because we had to go really slowly across all of it with the red nozzle. It was honestly a bit of fun. Like, yes, it was tedious, but it was also pretty fun. Like, tracing around all of the bits with the red nozzle. Didn't really mind it. Kind of fun. We can just stand on here. Oh, there we go. Especially when it's generous enough to just ding for you when you're close enough. Of course, realistically, if you're playing through this casually, you should have at minimum the high pressure, I think, by now. So paint is also not really a problem. Might have to use the yellow nozzle as opposed to the green, but that's actually not much of a difference on this size of surface area, especially on the railing itself, because you can't really focus your full nozzle on anything anyway. Or if you really wanted to be absurd, I could just stand a little bit further back and just use the trident on everything. I'm half tempted to do a trident-only final level, like the Lost Temple. Just do it using only the trident, I think would be funny. But I think it would also be a bit tedious. I don't know. We'll see how we go. We might start doing that and then just see how annoying it is. So we've gotten halfway down already. I think we'll then go to the end and come back. This isn't power washing music, I don't know what it is. Let's start from the other end. Work our way back towards the middle. Get the cap done. And that cap done. I swear I'd stopped spraying it by the time it actually went ding. That was kind of amusing. Good. Just a mixture of egg and paint all over this thing. I might actually just stand here a little bit further back and use the yellow instead of just trying to get away with the green for the sake of it. I think it gives a better angle. But you do want to be closer to get the top side of that bottom railing. Yeah, I guess you do want to be closer, actually, in order to get the top angles on this stuff. And then, what's left on the fence itself, I wonder? There we go. I think I just need to remember to do it from the side a little bit more, and then look back the other direction from the other side in order to finish cleaning the upright holes. Since there will be bits that wrap around a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That was more reliable. Let's just do the yellow for this though, since it is tighter angle on those uprights. It's time. It's that time again. To strange guitar noises while we're power washing. Cool. What have I missed? Ah, a little bit. There we go. A little bit on the other side there. Oh, fence cap. Didn't even realise I'd missed it. Yeah, so this is where standing closer with the green nozzle is a bit better for just doing the top of the fence bottom bit. Nice. And last bit of the railing, and we're almost done this level. This really didn't take that long at all. Voila. Fence post, main gates. Well, this is the fence post here. Yep. Yep. Wall base. Apparently we've missed a wall base. Which one's the wall base? Oh, it's the, I see it. It's that. There we go. Get rid of that. You know what? Let's just go bananas on this. Trident time. It's actually not bad on these railings, to be honest. Because it's... There we go. Got the gate there. Ah, it's the middle bit. There we go. Voila. Such an absurd fitting. Cool. And that's the mayor's house done. That didn't take us long at all. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but yeah, it's because the fence takes forever using a basic washer, but not the pro. Excellent. So what's next then? I mean, that was so quick. The next one is the carousel, apparently. No. That will take a lot longer. The next vehicle, though, I can do the next vehicle, and that's the drill. So we can do that one. That goes pretty well with the Mayor's Mansion. I don't know if it unlocks at that point, probably not. But we don't really care about that on this run-through. The important thing is that this should be a lot quicker, because the ore will come off with the green, presumably. Yeah, it doesn't come off with the white. But the rust and the ore both come off with just the green fitting. Which is bananas. Pro washer, so broken. I mean, there's a reason it's so damn expensive, obviously, but still. I believe the achievement for this one is you've got to clean, I think, the drill head and tip first, whereas I think I left them till last in my original playthrough. Can't remember, it's one or the other anyway. Either service the tip first or last. We're going to do it first, this time around. We need to get it from this angle or something. Yeah, there we go. Good. And then the drill itself just needs a little bit underneath. There we go. And I guess we can just work our way back. So we'll get the front gripper next, hopefully. Okay, but why did it randomly splash off to the right? It's the gripper. Good. Do we get a step ladder? We do. Maybe. No? Okay, we do, but we can't move it, but we can use it from where it is. So that's kind of funny. But it does let us get an angle on the underside of the tracks there, so that's handy. See how much we can do from just standing on this stationary. We cleaned a wheel, apparently. That's just funny. I mean, there's so much other crap we can stand on around the room, I guess. There we go, get another angle up here. What is there on the caterpillar track that needs to be cleaned anyway, right? I thought I'd done a pretty good job of this. Oops. Stop falling down. There we go. That gives us all the wheels and everything. I guess it's just probably some other bits on the side of caterpillar tread, maybe? Yeah, there we go. So wheel, wheel, wheel. Okay, they're all done. Good. Moving on then. Armored panel. That's right, it's this whole length along here. A little bit of rust as we go a little bit slower. There we go. I think getting the tread from the back is generally the best idea. So I think that's where most of the dirt tends to be. You just kind of walk along it one way and then turn around and come back the other way, essentially. That's what it comes down to. Ditto for the wheel drive and the wheels. We get them from underneath, I guess. All of that. Basically just work from the top down. There's this armored panel here. Right, that's a start. And then I guess we want to go underneath anyway. And then, yeah, the caterpillar tread dinged while I was doing that. It's a case of, well, we got what we needed. Armored panel here. Apparently not quite enough. We probably went a little bit too fast over some of the bits with the rust, I guess. Wheel is done, wheel drive. This wheel, there we go. We need to make sure we do get a top angle down as well. That wheel's already done. And then we just work our way back here. Caterpillar tread should be nearly done. Yep. Armored panel, don't know quite what more you want from me. Apparently that. Don't even know what it was. It's something. Something wasn't clean. Alright, and now we need to do the underside of this tread. Wheel drive, we need to do this angle maybe? Or is it already done? No, it's not already done. Not sure. Caterpillar tread is also not quite done yet. Oh, there we go. That was the wheel drives. Apparently I needed to look at them from a slightly different direction. It's too easy to just try and go too fast with the Pro Washer, and I think that's where I waste a bit of time. It's just wafting over things, expecting them to be clean, and then actually having to go back over and do it a little bit slower because things do actually take a little bit more time still. So there's the wheel, drive, wheel and drive of those ones. There we go. Just taking a little bit more time there. Drive. Oh, there we go. And I got the panel as well. Cool. Caterpillar treads. Just have to do it from this angle, I guess. Don't think I've really looked this way on it. Yeah. Now it's pretty much just everything at the back, I guess. That's right, the shielding bits are all separate. So we'll have to just make sure we do the top and bottom of all of those. Okay. Grip is done. What's left? There's the door frame, fuse. Oh, literally just the door frame now. Okay. Voila, done. Sorted. Drill and Mere Mansion both done same episode because the carousel would take too long. So I guess we're going to the fairground next time. For now, we've drilled the mare. Zoom, 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 zoom. Certainly much quicker on that one. Because with the basic washer, you have to turbo or red nozzle all of the orbits and the rust, and with this, we could just green nozzle the whole damn thing. It becomes a little bit too easy in some ways. But that was the first job we did for Blake Thrust, so that's like the start of the second chapter, I guess. Cool, so the only vehicle, land vehicle, still to do is the monster truck. And the next location we'll be doing is the carousel. And that's a much bigger job. So from here on out, things start taking a lot longer. Like, we've managed to economize on doing lots of multiple jobs all in the same episode. That's probably going to stop now. Like, the fire station obviously was its own thing, but then we whacked out a ton of vehicles. And yeah, now we've got to go carousel, treehouse, temple, washroom. Not looking forward to the washroom. Helter Skelter, Ferris wheel, subway. Yeah, clean fresh. And then for some reason, I guess the fortune teller's wagon, I guess it's not a vehicle, technically. It doesn't have an engine, but then neither does a penny farthing. I feel that the fortune teller's wagon should be technically a vehicle. It has wheels. You just move the steps, right? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, that aside, that'll do for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.